Today we'll be travelling to the distant past of Azeroth, also known as the World of Warcraft, to a time before the Cataclysm. We'll be visiting a small inn in a place known as Loch Modan in the Eastern Kingdoms. This video can be used different ways. Find one that suits you best, be it just taking in the scenery, following along, or just chilling out. So settle in and enjoy. There's a wide variety of things that might catch our attention. As we walk in closer, we can see the adventurers going about their respective business, simply preparing for combat in this harsh, dangerous world. We can also see some movement in the banner hanging from the tavern, as well as some nice lush greenery in the distance. As we go into the tavern, we can see a few people resting and just taking in the scenery of the inn. There's also a few people kind of rushing backward and forth, handing in their respective quests and getting ready for the next. Just see them coming and going, recognizing that they can be like our thoughts themselves, doing their own thing with their own objectives. Yet when we take some time just to zoom out and watch these things as they happen, it can actually be surprisingly peaceful and give us an opportunity to relax and reflect. As we take a few steps up, we can also see a few different things that might have been hidden from the eye. See if anything catches yours. Then when we look around, we see things from a whole new perspective. Have a little bit more distance from everything going on, but can zoom out and take in all the details. The things hanging on the wall, the lights in the distance, the fire, the hunter's pets, as well as people going about their business. Let's take a closer look at what's on the table in front of us. We can see a haunch of meat, partially eaten, a candle flickering away, as well as a tankard and some bread. These are details that we can miss when we rush on by. We can also see some detail in the chair, how the wood on the base of the chair is slightly different from the rear. You can also see some metallic bolts that hold the chair together. Similarly, in the table across, we can see a sword. The sword is shaped in a peculiar way. And there's also a person sitting down, resting, enjoying the comforts of the inn, as well as the sound of the fire. In the background, we can see someone getting tired from standing too long and sitting down. We can also see the barrels, likely filled with ale, ready for any dwarven holidays that may be. Now let's take a step closer to the people that are here before us. We can see a wide variety of different clothing, armor, colors, and patterns. Just see what catches your eye and take in the scenery. Now if we shift on over to the bar, we can see a bartender ready to dispense any sort of drink. Similarly, a variety of different cups, mugs, and food prepared for adventurers that are coming and going. We'll see a few in the time ahead. We can also see some weapons on the walls, as if getting ready for an invasion potentially from the Horde. And here to the left we can see the results of that practice. And as we go into the kitchen, we can see a fire burning away, as well as meat being prepared, likely for the many hungry visitors to the inn. You can also see a variety of different utensils used in the preparation of this food. As we go a little bit closer, just allow your eye to settle in on the fire. Noticing the sounds it emanates, the sounds of the tavern, the appearance of the flame flickering backward and forth, the glow of the ash and charcoal. Now as we venture deeper, we'll walk past a variety of different things, ranging from an ale that's spilling over, as well as some cheese that's stored in the most peculiar way. Or it may be a sponge, I can't quite tell. In all seriousness, it's likely cheese. But as we go down, we can see an armory of sorts with a variety of different weapons and explosives. I'm noticing how dangerous it is that the fire is so close to those explosives. If me pointing that out caused you to notice the same, just continue to observe until your mind shifts to something else. Here as we go in deeper, we can begin to see where people would settle in for the night. We can see a fire, candles, food, and bed. Just take in this relaxing scene for a few moments. You can see a hammer next to the bed, as well as a landscape painting of a place that looks like it's somewhere between the shores of Stormwind and Dunmer. See if this painting brings about any memories for those of you that have visited the World of Warcraft. As we proceed on, we're just noticing the moss growing on the stairs. These aspects of the environment can often just blur into the back of our awareness. And it's not until we stop and take in these things that we form these different memories. Also, as we travel on back, we can see a few things from a different angle that we might not have noticed before, including an adventurer preparing some food. Now as we look once more at the inn, we can see some similar faces too. We can also see hunters coming in with their different beasts. Just allow yourself to take note of the scene before you. As we exit, we see people coming and going. We also see that the sun has set a little bit more than it had before. You may notice the music changing too, as we return to the greater World of Warcraft and reflect on this peaceful tavern walk that we've just gone through. Thank you everyone for joining today. I hope to walk alongside you on many more. If you have any suggestions for further ones, please don't hesitate to mention in the comments below. If you haven't, please like and subscribe, it helps the channel grow. And until next time, keep formatting.